Hi all, we're starting the video module. I've created this short video to give you a module overview, some basic tips, a brief orientation to Premiere, and a few takeaways. So let's get started. This fourth module focuses on creating video deliverables that are polished and professional. By the end of this module, you will be able to identify design and editing techniques and be able to apply them, understand the basic terms relating to video editing in general and those specific to Premiere, and attain at least a novice to intermediate proficiency in Premiere, able to create and/or edit video content for standalone use or inclusion in other media. To achieve this, you'll create a 5 to 10-minute video on the topic of your choice. You can do an interview, a documentary, or a how-to or instruction set. Before we get too far, at points in this video, I am going to ask you some questions. I suggest at those points you pause the video and take some time to jot down ideas or reflections. You've probably shot some video before, like at a sporting event or a family get-together. You might even have done some editing. Thinking back to the videos you've created, what have you liked most about them, or at least parts of them? It might be the memories that are recorded. It could be the times when you felt that you captured a mood. Maybe you liked the lighting or an effect you brought in. Similarly, think back on some videos you've done and felt didn't capture what you wanted. Why was that? Was it technical issues with lighting or sound quality? Were you feeling like there was too much screen and you couldn't focus on the main point or action? This section is going to cover some basics to keep in mind as you record so that you can bring together both the good, the thing that you're really happy about, as well as maybe anticipate and prevent some of the negatives that you may have dealt with. Pre-planning docs and storyboarding might not seem exciting, but creating these documents save immense time and energy. Having a rough idea is a good start, but write that down. Think about what your goals are, kind of the calls to action or call to action for your video. This includes your audience, the video's purpose, and of course the context. The purpose of this video is to offer an audience of adult learners in COM 5110 an overview of the module, some general resources, and an orientation to Adobe Premiere. The context? The audience is on a really tight schedule. They may have limited tech resources. They may have little to no experience editing video. They might be a little nervous about this module in the project. Additional context for me is practicality. I don't have 2 weeks to create a perfect video. Due to unexpected travel, I only have my cell phone and webcam to record content. And by the way, I have a sheet hanging up on a screen behind me and 2 office lamps trying to provide some lighting, and I still have massive eye glare. Just putting that out because I am aware of it. I only have my cell phone and webcam to record content, so I don't have high-tech equipment either. Therefore, my design is going to be pretty basic and straightforward. Once you've identified your audience, context, and purpose, you can start thinking about the footage you want and need, plus framing the video, how you'll do that with an introduction, sections, and a conclusion or sense of closure. Consider the space or spaces you will be recording in, the equipment you have, any limitations you might have. Screen, sheet, got it? What mood do you want to evoke with your video? I wasn't looking for bright red, but it was the only solid color sheet my mom has in her house as I'm visiting her right now. Put it all into a pre-planning document. This document is part concept mapping and part to-do list, and you'll formalize it more with your storyboard. Your storyboard is your blueprint. The storyboard details every aspect of your video, from what appears on the screen to the script and audio effects to the anticipated timings. You will use the storyboard and pre-planning document when it comes time to start recording and creating content. Another great thing about the storyboard and scripting is that you have pretty much completed the transcript, which is a big part of ensuring that your work is accessible. Tip number 2, recording hacks. First, orientation matters. Many of you will be using your cell phones for recording video. That's great. Just remember, hold it landscape, horizontally. This is something you don't want to try to fix in post-production or editing. Second, test, test, and test again. This is kind of like measure twice, cut once. Got your script? Great. All set up? Fantastic. Ready to hit record and get this done? No. Before you do the complete recording and run through, do a test run verifying that the audio levels are good, the lighting is appropriate with minimal glare and suitable contrast. Yes, I still have the problem with my glasses, etc. Make sure that the camera is stable and not shaky. If you're having issues with lighting, sound, or camera stability, I suggest checking out some of the resources in the module. They have everything from DIY tripods to how to use office lamps like I am right now to try to get 3-point lighting, all of that. If you are recording outdoors, you might deal with a lot of ambient noise. Wind is the worst. In cases like this, you might need to rework some of your scripting so that you are just doing the action. So like I would just be holding up, doing things like this, not speaking in the video. Then you can record your audio voiceover and bring the two together in post-production. This is often a good idea with demonstration or instructional videos as well. Third, record in segments. Don't aim to do a single take of your entire video. You may notice I haven't done a single take of this. I'm recording for each screen. Blooper reels are a thing for a reason. Instead, break up your storyboard into sequences that you can blend with transitions, such as fades or titles, which are text screens. Also, the longer the take, the larger the file size. Several smaller video files are easier to handle and work with than one large one. As I said before, for this video, I am recording a pane of my storyboard or table at a time. Fourth, record B-roll. B-roll is a term for video that's not necessarily scripted content, but sets the scene or a mood. It's great for sequences where you are relying on voiceover to move the story or to transition, even as an attention shift in your scene. Editing. Possibly the longest part of the project is the post-production editing and creating of titles, transitions, and other types of fine-tuning. For a 5-minute video, I may take an hour to script and storyboard, 2 hours to record, and that includes testing and setup, and 3 to 4 hours editing and incorporating transitions and titles. Plan your time accordingly. Now, you may have heard how difficult Premiere is. It isn't so much difficult as it is powerful. This is a tool that a variety of professional videographers and filmmakers use. The interface is similar to auditions with multiple tracks and plenty of options. It might look a little like a NASA launch panel, but for this project, focus on what you need to accomplish. Simplify your workspace so it doesn't seem as cramped or overwhelming. Just get the initial tracks down at first so you can start working. The tutorials you will be completing will orient you to Premiere's setup and give you the chance to learn some basic functions such as edits, adding titles and graphics, and adjusting timing. Now's a good time to think about what you believe your strengths were in working with Audition, as well as any concerns or questions you might have about Premiere. So here are your takeaways. To recap, you'll be creating a brief video project of about 5 to 10 minutes on the topic of your choice. Also, some tips. If you're using your phone to record, remember, keep it horizontal. Test for lighting, sound, and composition before recording all of your footage. Record brief segments rather than everything at once. Shoot B-roll and allow plenty of time for editing. A final note. While the module has several resources to help you create your video, I am a resource as well. If you are trying to solve a technical problem or can't find a way to achieve the look, sound, and feel that you're striving for, please send me a text or email and we can troubleshoot, brainstorm, or discuss. I hope this video has been helpful. Thank you so much for watching.